Oh, I have a mangled hand. Ah. Extracurricular activity. This option will pair the standard skeptic playthrough for you, allowing you to start the game without worrying about in-depth stuff. Sounds like a plan. Media reports on various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Old gods rule. Casting spells raises doom. Instead, it's normal cost. World of horror. Okay. So we don't cast spells, I take it. Ooh, we're healthy. I've learned to expel evil. Spells. Minus 6% doom. One-time use, but it costs 2 stamina. So I can, instead of costing stamina, cost doom to minus my doom. You check your mailbox. It's empty. That one's not. You are not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you in the right direction. Choose an action, take a bath, watch TV, take a peep through the peephole. No, I'm good. Open drawer. Library notes. Use to get a random spell, but lose 2 reason. No, I'm good. Inexplicable morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mystery. Curious case of a contagious coma. Bizarre bruit of the blood-curdling botanist. Vicious verses of a violent sigil. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Only 2 in that one. Maybe less endings is simpler? More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated for the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people? And how did this strange illness start? To advance this mystery, investigate the circle location. As you press the location, the rules may change. Travel to school. Let's check the newspaper about this weird disease and try to inform more of the cause before people fall asleep. You can go to the schoolyard to go, but at the cost of doom, recruit allies, learn gossip, or study the current mystery. Investigate school. I saw you thing. Why is it suddenly so dark outside? Do you stand by the window to take a look? Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in oil vapor. Run from the window? You run before anything happens. 5 experience. Hey. I see you thing. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? Investigate the village location twice. This is the village. Trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. Take the safe route. Costs you time, but you get to the top without incident. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed this location. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. This is odd, since he's normally punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you that something's wrong, and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what has happened. But how and why? I don't know that. Search for clues? Oh. Knowledge? Yeah, I'm not super smart. My bad. You search the room but can't find anything. The sound of police sirens forces you to jump through a broken window, and you're injured. Oh. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Sets enemy power to 0. Ah, that sounds important. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you last seen her. These days she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? Invite for coffee. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reasons for the recent horrific events? Oh, I paid $1. I got some experience from it. You have to sneak into the hospital and borrow the patient 0 information. Investigating! You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Set trash can on fire. Let her sleep? Sneak? Do I sneak? I got 8. It's probably dexterity. Sneak! You managed to sneak past her and rummage through the cabinet. Finally, you locate the information you were looking for. Haha. I'm not entirely sure what setting a fire in a trash can would have done. I guess maybe she would have got up and dealt with it instead. Got the name and address. Let's get out of here. If Woo didn't do those drawings, then who did? 5 experience. Tyra seems visually shaken by your story. It's just a story, right? Does it cost me 5 experience, or do I get 5 experience? Where's my experience? Oh, I have a mangled hand. Ah. That's not mangled. Oh my god. Deals 1 stamina damage to you. Wow, I gotta go to the hospital. Holy crud. I'll be back. Maybe. Maybe I should just do it while I'm here. Ask to join me. Hey! Student B. +1 dexterity. We're going to the hospital. Those injuries. Yes. Injuries. You wait patiently in the reception area. You still have some time before you are asked to the office. The nursing department is crowded as a direct result of the weird things happening in your town. You're asked in the doctor's office. How can I help you? Injury cards. Gotta fix that. Surgery was successful, but I've received blood loss. I don't think that counts as successful. Maybe investigate hospital some more, I guess. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a resident from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that would revolutionize modern medicine. When I got a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. I don't trust free from a random sweaty dude. You politely decline the offer and continue on your way. Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should carefully search it. Sure. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? I think I'm gonna walk. It takes precious time. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact a being from the dream realm. Well, more investigating. Suddenly, an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Well, that's more than I've got. I didn't even find a baseball bat this time. During your turn, you'll build a sequence of attacks and moves from the action ring. Once you've filled it, press C to launch the bar. Press the launch sequence to finish your turn. Well, we're gonna kick the crud out of this lady. It's just -1 to both my... How is she hitting my reason? Is it because I'm, disappointed in her? Oh, normal human being? Not an eldritch person? Dude. With time, you will discover new moves available through the action filter. But first, you need a weapon. Find and choose an action called Look for an Improvised Weapon. Ow. Time needed 120. Pick up an improvised weapon. We're gonna kick her afterwards. I found a branch. I'm hit with a baseball bat. That's not very nice. Wait, what's that? You've defeated the rider. 12 experience. I found a prescription. I'm just gonna steal that. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Where could you fill a prescription like this? Important to document. A trinket. It's an expensive pharmacy drug. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. Elevator door opens. Luck success. Elevator door opens, revealing a hospital corridor. Oh well, thank God I'm lucky. Which I have no idea how lucky I am. There it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. Investigate the quarantine wing. You've managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reach the quarantine ring, where all the COMA patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust of seeing. Ooh, what are you? A tube with a face? On the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one about every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Ah, well, prepare ourselves. Creature causing a contagious coma plaguing your town is taking notice. You must defend yourself or perish. Dream Devourer. -1 to all. 36 hit points. Ooh, that's a lot. Maybe I should have gotten a better weapon, but I only had $3. Maybe that? Hehehe. That seemed alright. Try that again. Oh, I missed the last one. I think we'll be good. Do it again. Oops. That one didn't work out so well. Bonk the crud out of him with a stick. Ooh. Dream Devourer smiles? We can do it. Come on. One more hit. Come on. Next hit is a guarantee. We got 20 experience. Yeah, hey, +1/+1. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back into the now closing hole in the ceiling. If you manage to catch a glimpse of the other side, the other side makes you fall on your knees. It wasn't its body that you managed to cut off, it was just a finger. Shaken, you sneak from the hospital. One thing is certain, though, it's the end of this weird illness. Curious case of a contagious coma ending A. As always, thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. If you have any thoughts or suggestions, such as games you'd like to see played, hit me with a comment. See you later.